one day away from the official release of the book Clinton Cash. It's a controversial new book about foreign donations to the Clinton Foundation. We've covered it here. It's raised a series of questions about Bill Clinton's connections to donors and Hillary Clinton's actions as Secretary of State. Now Bill Clinton is speaking out about the book's allegations.
It's been a very deliberate attempt to take the foundation down. I don't think there's anything sinister in trying to get wealthy people and countries that are seriously involved in development to spend their money wisely in a way that helps poor people and lifts them up.
The former president also revealed that he would consider stepping down or taking a smaller role in the Clinton Foundation if his wife Hillary is elected president. Clinton added he will not stop giving his high-priced speeches, saying in part, quote, "I got to pay our bills."
They can't help themselves.
He also said he prepares several hours for each speech.
They can't help themselves. We got to pay our bills. What are they? What are they doing?
They so well.
They're like
their income.
So well.
$200 million.
He says he gives a lot of it to the foundation every year.
You know what Joe Theismann said during the NFL strike?
What's that?
The bigger the slice, the bigger the appetite.
I see.
That's what Joe Theismann said.
We got to pay our bills. They've made like $150 million already. And they got to pay their bills. He goes and gives a speech, and once he became Secretary of State, he made $550,000 for an hour.
He said he prepares several hours for each speech.
And so
do the math, Joe.
That's pretty good. That's $150,000 an hour. Well, the question's not really about Mika helping poor people and lifting them up. We all support that. It's just when you lift poor people up and you lift yourself up at the same time, and you do so in a way that has the New York Times and Washington Post and Wall Street Journal and others questioning whether there's a quid pro quo, I think that's the issue. It's not about lifting people up, and nobody wants to take CGI down. We've been over there before several times. Say it's a great organization. We're inspired by work they do across the globe. But the Clintons are helping themselves while they help others.
Well,
that's the problem.
It's not just helping them. That's one issue, whether they were helping themselves. I think the other is, how do you operate as Secretary of State while you're dealing with people in these foreign countries, very high-level people, or even the countries themselves, through the foundation that is, and your husband is part. It's all kind of complicated and confusing, and perhaps even impacting on policy choices.
And and the problem here, Willie, is that the people that are drawing those lines aren't.
That's a good question.
You can't blame it on the Koch brothers or Roger Ailes. It's the New York Times or the Washington Post that people like Howard Dean are coming on calling right-wing hacks.
New members of the vast right-wing conspiracy.
It gets bigger and bigger. Pretty soon they're going to suck the nation into it.
That's when you know it's over.
Yeah.
But I think you made the important point. I don't think some people are, but I think it's a small minority of people who are questioning some of the incredible work that the Clinton Global Initiative does. That's just
incredible work.
The Wall Street Journal has. Well, yes, but not impugn everything it does. I mean, they do some good work around the world. The question is, was there influence gotten from donations from the Clinton Global Initiative? That's the question.
Server, so.
And they had to scrub the server, and now Bill Clinton has just added something to the lexicon of Clinton. Maureen Dowd. Maureen, I can't wait to read your column on Sunday. We got to pay the bills. $550,000 speech, got to pay the bills. $150 million, got to pay the bills. If I had $150 million, only bills I would be paying would be like, I wouldn't be. I'd be on a beach somewhere.
On a boat. All right.
On a boat.
Up next, two gunmen.
Near a beach.
All right. Are you done?